quarter. Still bond sales at 120.7 million roughly. Interest went up for a total of 412,000. So total revenues 121.178 million. We had a large budget update number 3. It was primarily, it's a lot of inter-fund, inter-project type of transfers. One of the biggest ones was when we went out for an RFP or a bid on the pre-purchase of the HVAC equipment. We had all the money for the construction in the construction line item. When we buy the equipment, we have to move the equipment cost, which was originally budgeted as part of the construction, into where we have put it is under fixture, furniture, and equipment. It's just a line item, but it's labeled as pre-purchase of HVAC equipment. So that was a total of all 7 sites. It was roughly 5.5 million. That is for the Group 1 HVAC projects. Sun Terrace.
Sorry, excuse me. Is that being done for a savings? Pre-purchase?
No, it's more of an accounting type.
No, I mean
of
the pre-purchase of the equipment.
Oh,
Is
the
that,
pre-purchase? Absolutely.
and how much are we saving?
Typically market's about 15%.
Okay. Oh, you mean the bidder's markup, the contractor's markup?
Right,
Okay.
that would be the contractor's market, so
You
we're
all,
not having to
we
pay
went
that
through
much.
this before on 2002, and you get a standard piece of equipment. It's all the same in all the
Correct.
schools.
The-
You don't
the-
have,
the
this
contractor
contractor
just adds
buys
their
this
markup to
and
it.
this, so it's easier on maintenance to do it, maintain it.
Is the cost of the equipment built into the bid numbers that we told, or is that in
No.
addition to?
That's in addition to.
The numbers that,
that you
that I
use?
provided were just for construction, basically installation.
So this is in addition to?
Correct.
Sun Terrace, we had a reallocation, from what was approved by the board in the management plan. We had budgeted for every single site. Sun Terrace didn't have enough dollars that was originally budgeted. And so we had to reallocate some money from the program escalation and estimating line to go into the purchase of the equipment. The equipment at Sun Terrace alone was $811,000. So that's what that program escalation and estimating line is for when we have a shortfall. So that's what we had to do on that line.
Is that in addition again, or?
No,
is
that's
that
not
the
in addition to
shortfall?
the 5.5 above. That's included in the 5.5 above.
And in the report that we heard before, there was 8 sites, now there's 7 up there, is that?
Because Concord High is a part of,
Prop
Prop
55.
55.
So,
That's a different funding
Yeah.
source, so it's not part of the 2010 measures. The Concord High got also the advantage of the pre-purchase of equipment. That was also paid from Prop 55. The high school enhancement projects, this was basically inter-budget lines. When we originally put the dollars in, the $1.5 million, it was unknown at that time, you know, what kind of contracts we were gonna have with architects, how much it was gonna be, what kind of product we were buying, such as lockers or what have you, whatever the sites needed or as part of their enhancement. So for an accounting purpose, we put all the dollars in the contractor line item. So now all we're doing is dispersing them within that particular project. They're not going over the 1.5 million. It's just an accounting procedure.
Can I, probably we discussed it before, however, I don't believe that the high schools have the same enrollment, they're very different, so being equitable with 1.5, it's not equitable when in one school you have 500 students and the other one 1,500 students. So that doesn't really make it very equal in terms of how much money each school gets for enhancement.
pertinent, that's up to the board. It's, you know, I understand what you're saying.
It's just a thought.
And a day doesn't go by where we don't discuss equity here, a lot of people influence equity. I don't know how to respond to it, I know that there's 1.5 right now appropriate per high school. And in terms of financial equity, that's equitable, but I know exactly what you're saying.
Per capita, right?
Yeah, the dollar per student is not
Yeah.
the same.
And once again, the sites get to within reason of elect where they put it. Some sites will want a new room, some sites will want ladybugs. So those choices in itself create different sorts of inequities. Okay.
1.5 was 2002 money anyway.
Some of it was. There was 4 different funding sources when we went to the board with the high school enhancements. 2010 Measure C, 2002 Measure C, developer fees, and Prop 55. We blended all that together to get to the 6 million.
Program expenditures, all the expenditures are to January 31st of this year. The entire program has encumbered 99.78 million in contracts. There's 9.39 million in change orders specifically attributed to the solar projects. There's been 3 change orders been taken to the board and approved by the board. That's the total dollar amount.
These were the change orders that we knew were gonna happen no matter what.
Yeah, these were all design
Right.
changes.
These are pre-commencement.
Right. Then there's the 2.8 million in unallocated project changes for the high school enhancement projects. What that is, that's the remaining money that's still sitting in there. It hasn't been committed to a contractor or an architect or whatever. It's all part of that 1.5 for each high school. But you'll see it when you take a look at the quarterly report. I don't want people thinking there's uncommitted because of these enhancements, new changes or anything. It's all part of that original dollar amount. So the total projected commitment is 112, just over 112 million on the solar program. Committed contracts, including contract changes up to this date and projected changes, we're at $77.6 million. Total cost to date, or total expenditures to date, is roughly around $64 million.
77 million includes the 9.39.
Correct,
That's soft cost, I say.
yeah. HVAC projects, having just bid some work for committed contracts, including changes and projected changes. We're at 10.7 million. Cost to date is 1.3 million. And that's next report, that'll go up, and as we go through the summer work, the cost to date will